The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is in trouble. Big trouble. This agency is supposed to be the people's watchdog. It's meant to protect us from predatory lenders and shady financial practices. But now, it's facing its biggest threat yet. And it comes from a very unlikely source. Elon Musk. Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has set his sights on the CFPB. He's called for its elimination, claiming it's bad for business. But many fear his motives run deeper. They see this as a power grab, an attempt to dismantle an agency that's been a thorn in the side of big banks and corporations. The situation is dire. Musk's team, operating under the ominous name Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, has already infiltrated the CFPB. They have access to everything: personnel records, financial systems, even the agency's social media accounts. It's like letting a fox loose in the henhouse. And that's not all. The Trump administration has been laying the groundwork for this hostile takeover for years. They've appointed CFPB critics to key positions, effectively gutting the agency from within. The watchdog is now toothless, muzzled, and at the mercy of those it was meant to regulate. DOGE. It sounds like a meme, but it's anything but funny. This group, handpicked by Musk himself, is now calling the shots at the CFPB, and they're wasting no time in asserting their authority. One of their first moves? A complete freeze on all CFPB activities. Investigations halted, new regulations shelved. It's like someone hit the pause button on consumer protection, but it gets worse. DOGE has also launched a full-scale audit of the CFPB, looking for any excuse to cut funding and staff. They're combing through every document, every email, every line item in the budget. It's a witch hunt disguised as an efficiency review. And the people leading this charge? Let's just say they're not exactly known for their commitment to consumer protection. These are hardcore libertarians, free market ideologues who believe that government regulation is always the problem, never the solution. They view the CFPB as a bureaucratic boondoggle, a drain on the economy. They want to dismantle it piece by piece, and they're using DOGE as their battering ram. The message is clear. If you're a corporation, the CFPB is no longer a threat. But if you're an ordinary consumer, you're on your own. To understand the gravity of this situation, we need to rewind the clock to 2008. The global financial crisis had just exposed the dark underbelly of Wall Street. Predatory lending, subprime mortgages, credit default swaps. These weren't just abstract financial instruments, they were weapons of mass financial destruction that had devastated millions of lives. In the aftermath of that crisis, there was a growing consensus that something had to be done to protect consumers from the excesses of the financial industry. And so, in 2010, the CFPB was born. Its mission was simple but profound: to make sure that banks, lenders, and other financial institutions treated consumers fairly. The CFPB was given broad powers to investigate wrongdoing, write new rules, and enforce existing laws. And for a while, it worked. The CFPB became a fierce advocate for consumers, taking on predatory lenders, debt collectors, and even big banks. It returned billions of dollars to people who had been cheated or misled. It was a shining example of government working for the people, a testament to the idea that even in the face of powerful interests, ordinary citizens could have a voice. But that voice is now being silenced. The Trump administration, with its deregulatory zeal and its cozy ties to Wall Street, has been chipping away at the CFPB's authority from day one. They've appointed industry insiders to key positions, weakened enforcement actions, and starved the agency of resources. The CFPB is on life support. Its future hangs in the balance. Will it be allowed to wither away and die, another casualty of the Trump era's assault on government regulation? Or will it be revived, its mission reaffirmed, its independence restored? The answer to that question has profound implications for all of us. If the CFPB is dismantled, it will be a green light for predatory lenders and unscrupulous financial institutions. It will mean that ordinary Americans will have nowhere to turn when they're cheated or taken advantage of. But this fight is about more than just consumer protection. It's about the very soul of our democracy. It's about whether we believe that government should serve the people or powerful corporations. It's about whether we're willing to stand up and fight for an agency that has our backs. So, what can you do? Stay informed? Contact your elected officials, make your voice heard. The future of the CFPB and the financial well-being of millions of Americans may depend on it.